in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
India over to first in time. One up, one down. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
0-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
That's
inside. A ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time.
They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Now it's the Brewers. Top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dalton Varsho. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Under it. Calls it in. And there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Out to center. Moving under it. 2 away now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The lefty fires. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Addison Barger. That
That's
misses
the ball.
off the outside edge.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Kyle Isbell next up to the Braves. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto snags it. That's out number 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season. Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
1-1.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Barger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This to center field. Chorio under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Braves strand 1 And they trail it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 2 out, space is empty. And now, Sean Murphy. Bounce to third, India. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And we're back. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Measures 6 feet 4 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And here it comes.
Yeehaw.
Pitch is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Into center. Chorio under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Addison Barger. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Right side. Soto gets under it, nabs it, and that is that. Top 6, and now the DH, Michael Harris. Caraballo back to work. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Popped up. And there's 1 down. Now to the plate for Atlanta, Kyle Isbell. And there's a foul ball.
What you got?
Check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. 1 down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. And there's 2 down. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. The Braves trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Brewers. Back here at American Family Field. Here's Austin Riley as the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
As this one sized up. He's got it. One down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Varsho stands in now and watches strike one. Ball for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Miller puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now back. Catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Line drive, and it stays fair. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And
nope,
ball
that's
one.
in.
Murphy off of first with 2 away.
Oh, yeah.
Ball for a strike, and it's 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
In the air, left field. Pat makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. And he deals. And that's through there for a strike. Caraballo into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And next for Atlanta, Addison Barger. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no
The
strike.
Braves trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. India drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Michael Harris. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now this team is
0-1.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. So up next, Kyle Isbell. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. And that is the inning. We go to the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Flips the corner.
This lineup is having a
1
tough
ball,
time
2 strikes.
finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That's to third, India. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back. The third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And the
Ball
first pitch
inside.
misses for ball 1. Ground ball left side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He's in there.
He's in there.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. The throw in.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. There's something about pulling one down.
Caraballo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chum. Back here in New York, our starter in this one, Luis Caraballo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Adam swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty through there for a strike.
0-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Miller hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Left field. Pat makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's Nick Senzel. Swing and a ball popped up. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 2 down. Jonah Heim stepping in now for the Yankees.
What do you got?
After it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Strike 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 out, space is empty.
3.
Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Offense held it. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Chopped up. Donovan under it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Batting ninth.
2 outs. Base is empty. Sean Bouchard stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and fouls one off. The Brewers leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Headed down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. That one ripped. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Now fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So first and second with 2 outs. Nick Senzel, the next to hit. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
Into center, Chourio, couple of steps in, squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jonah Heim. Caraballo back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And a foul ball, Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The wind and the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Miranda
ball inside.
takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. Chourio going back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. So they've been held scoreless through. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. And he deals. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ji-Hwan Bae stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
This one in the air. Holiday should have this one. They got it for out number 2. And at first, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. The Yanks lead one. It's 5-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Caraballo back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Chourio moving in on this one. Corrals it. One away.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Senzel in the box again. Takes a strike. That one fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
In the air out to center. Settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jonah Heim. Ball
Inside,
one,
ball
no
one.
strikes. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Ball 1. Caraballo still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Brings it in, and there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Miranda stands in now and watches strike 1. Offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Popped up on the move. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Sean Bouchard. Through there for a strike. That one misses. And 1-1. The pitch. In the air to left center. Pat sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ji-Hwan Bae. Caraballo back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner, Hap on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. 1 down. He's 2 outs away. In now is the Yankees DH, Oswald Peraza. That one's in there.
0-1.
Strike 1. It's the third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. It's Aaron Judge now. And first offering is fouled off. That
Nope,
one missed.
that's inside.
Down to their final strike. Caraballo is just 1 strike away. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Hello, and just about set to go. And on the mound today, Luis Caraballo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Leading off tonight.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out. Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for
it. And now the right fielder, James Outman. Through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
one lifted in the air, left field. Pat hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Ohtani at the dish now. Shohei actually hit a few home runs against Los Angeles before signing with the Dodgers as a free agent.
Yeah, that's right. And in fact,
0-1.
Ohtani's first home run against the National League team happened when he was playing against the Dodgers.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
This
No
guy's
ball, 2
pounding the
strikes.
zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ripped on a line. Pass. Catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Mookie Betts. Caraballo back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
And there's the strike.
Fell off to a
It's
great start.
0-1.
He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one hit to right. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Dylan Carlson. And he deals. Fought off foul. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
The Dodgers trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. And it got him. Nice inning of work there as he sets. And we're back. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Caraballo back to work. And that one fouled off.